This is Greg Troutwine with Maritime Reporter TV. We're here in New Orleans at the International Workboat Show, and we're very pleased to be joined by Alberto Alcala of Scania. Al, first and foremost, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much, Greg. Great to be here.
Al, the Scania name is known well globally. Can you give us a recap of the marine business in North America from 2019?
Absolutely, Greg. We're very, very pleased that the name recognition has been growing by leaps and bounds in the United States. Some of that international familiarity that people have is starting to follow us here to the United States. Our wind farm successes that we've had in Europe for many years is starting to help us here in the United States. As you know, the wind farm business is growing. The developments are the opportunities in the marketplace in the East Coast has led to some success for us. We already have one vessel being built right now with Quad Scania. We're very proud of our Quad solution. Message that we brought to the Workboat Show back in 2017, where we were asking people, what's your solution for Tier 3, for Tier 4? Ours was Quad solution. We brought that up in 2017, and it's following us now to this success that we're getting right now.
Okay. Well, you've just done my job for me, and you've segued beautifully because behind this large panel here, I see that Quad Solution is a point of marketing for this exhibition. So what exactly is Quad Solution?
So really what we're trying to do is give the customer a solution on how they can best take advantage of the lightweight, the high-powered weight ratio that we have to meet their needs, to meet the emissions levels that they need to be at. So we can give them a solution for 4 engines that gives them redundancy, reliability, and fuel savings as well, and meeting full EPA Tier 3 regulations and get the power that they need.
Okay. Well, you referenced the offshore wind market. We were discussing it briefly. Obviously, the potential for growth in offshore wind and everything that it means for the marine market here in the United States is quite substantial.
Yes.
So how does the Scania value proposition or the Scania technology fit into this potentially large growing market?
The best way really is our lightweight engines with a high power to weight ratio give us a lot of power density. So vessels that are wanting to remain in Tier 3 have the option to go to 4 Scania engines, a Quad solution. It'll get them all the power they used to have maybe out of 2 engines and avoid the use of aftertreatment, avoid the space waste of all those aftertreatment devices and DEF fluid, and still remain fully compliant with EPA regulations. They also get the redundancy of having 4 engines. So if for any reason they have an issue with an engine, they still have 3. They're still able to go out there and work, get their mission accomplished, and do everything they need to do that day. And then come back, contact Scania, and if there's ever an issue, and we're going to jump right all over it. Also, there's a fuel savings. So whenever they're loitering or not having to be at full throttle all the time, they can cut back 1, 2, 3 engines and still have enough power to maintain their hotel loads and basic station keeping. So that we give them a lot of flexibility. Because one engine running that's 800 horsepower is going to use a lot less fuel than one engine that's 1,600 horsepower idling.
You said it's been a busy show for Scania. Do you have a synopsis of some of the conversations, or what have you found interesting at this year in New Orleans?
What the biggest news that we have at this show is we've had continued success with gaining repeat customers. So we had customers in 2017, 2018 that entrusted a boat to us to repower that vessel. Now they're building new boats with it. Standard Boat Services is a customer that switched from another make, tried out Scania, took a gamble. Our distributors and dealers did a great job of convincing them of the support that was going to be there. That support, the engine has done its job, has come to pass, customers satisfied, and they've come back at this show and shook hands with us and decided we're going to build another boat and we're going to go with Scania. We're finishing up a boat with a pilot association, Sabine Pilots, that we announced last year. That boat will be in the water soon. Everything's going well with that one. Also, we've had our passenger vessel customers like Boston Harbor Cruises that have entrusted us with a repower of one of their vessels. That engine, they report back at this event, is doing marvelously. And there's opportunities in the future with them as well. Also, we've took some time to really understand how we're going to best support our customers. So we did a little bit of work and massaged the distributor territories a little bit. We've actually reduced the number of distributors we have, but increased their territory. And we feel that's going to give them a lot more volume, a lot more ability to stand up more dealers, take care of more dealers, give those dealers one common experience with Scania and a distributor network. And at this show, I believe we have signed 2 new dealers in the Gulf region. so that when customers say, where can I get service, we have more places to point to on the map, along with the ones we've already had. We have over 300 dealers in the United States, industrial and marine right now, and we're growing.
You referenced an offshore wind vessel that is currently under construction now, I believe.
That's right.
Can you give me a few more details on that vessel?
Absolutely. That's going to be a quad engine with the Scania quad power solution. That is a boat that is being built at Senesco shipyard, and it is going to be operated by Windserve.
Okay.
So that would be in the Vineyard Wind development.
Okay. Awesome. Well, Al, again, always a pleasure to visit you with you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.
All right. This is Greg Troutwine with Maritime Reporter TV.